What guys, today I will be reviewing Voyager class Legacy Blaster. So let's get into it. Starting off in robe mode. Pretty good deal all over this. It is awesome. There's hardly any hollow gaps. There's detail down on the thighs, on the forearms there. A lot of stripes on this thing. And some details here, back here. Yeah. So, that's about it for, details and stuff. But there are a lot of really nice details on this thing. So, for accessories, he comes with this accessory right here. It is a rifle it looks very similar to the 86 movie. His gun in there. Yeah, that can go in any of the 5mm ports. Yeah. He does have a trigger finger right there, which is really cool. I like that. But, one of his supposed Evo fusion gimmicks is it can peg on to his back as, a little antenna, I guess. So, there's a little antenna there. Yeah. So, and his other accessory is his cassette eject. So, this thing is really cool looking. It has a lot of sculpted detail there. Yeah. Awesome. So, on to articulation. We'll start with this guy. So, wait, no. Sorry about that. We'll start with this guy, alright? So, you don't have to remove the accessory. The accessory actually doesn't block anything at all. But his head can look up that far, down that far. This is on a ball joint. His arms go out that far. They rotate. Elbow bend. And a bend right there. For transformation, and for another thing, you can maneuver it so he can press the own button. Yeah. And ejects. Eject goes right in there. And close it up, spring loaded, so close it. Yeah, that's really cool. So, and down to the legs, he has full 360 rotation at the waist. He can kick forward that far. You gotta lift up this plate here. That's when you can remove the gun. You can move back that far. And he can kick out that far. And swivel here. Knee bend there. And ankle rocker. And the toes do articulate. Like that. If you can see it there. Yeah. So, that's about it for this guy's articulation. And for Eject's articulation it's actually pretty good for being so small. So the head is on a ball joint, so it can look up really far, no down, and it can swivel all the way around. The shoulders can swivel all the way around as well. This side on my copy is very tight. So, and this can go up that far, and it's a ball joint at the elbow, so it has a swivel and about a 90-degree bend. And he can kick forward that far, back that far, out as much as he can, like that. and knee bend here, but it's a ball joint, so it's also a swivel. So that's cool. Yeah. So, on to comparisons. Let's put eject up here in front. And here we have one of, I believe this was his, this came along in the first wave of Legacy. This is Legacy Prime Universe Bulkhead. Here he is with Leader Blitzwing. Oop. Here he is with Leader Blitzwing. And for a deluxe comparison, 86 Jazz. My previous review. There they are, next to each other. Yeah. So, now, transformation. So, we're going to start with this guy for transformation. It's really simple. So, you want to rotate this head. Rotating the head is very important. You'll see why in a second. So, you fold that down, but you have to dig your nail in there to get it out. And there's a little notch there, which makes it easier to get out. If you rotate the head and push it down, I'm not going to do it, but if you don't rotate the head and push it down, then you'll end up scratching the paint, pulling it out. But then you just want to rotate the arms and fold them up like that. And rotate both of the knees and fold them up like this. Push them in. Fold it up, push it in. And then you can just stick that right inside Blaster's chest and close it up. So, now, let's move on to transformation for this guy. Really cool transformation. So, you want to remove this. You don't have to, but I like to. You want to fold this out, push the head back down, fold that in. Then you want to rotate at the bicep and push it up. Break that. It's pretty hard to do. And then you fold the hands down like this. And then do the same over here. Then you want to rotate the waist all the way around. And then you want to rotate this. Stick your finger in that hole there. And rotate the speaker. So you'll see one side is like this. That's the side you want out right now. But the side for robot mode is like that. So you rotate that. And then you fold out this panel there. And then fold in the foot. And then do the same thing for this side. Fold the panel. Rotate the speaker. And fold in the foot. Then you come up here, and this tab right here goes into that slot. So, yeah. And then it is a little tricky a lot of the time. So you just want to push that all the way in there. And you want to fold this up and do the same thing for this side. Like that. And then you want to fold this in. So tab hole. You gotta rotate that. Fold that in. Then for the finishing touch, you lift up these off of the pegs there. And you rotate them and they click into their places. Put the gun right there or or there is a hole right there a tab there that it can also go on. Boombox mode. So here he is in his alternate mode. There's no new detail revealed in this mode, but it's in a different shape. So there's no real articulation on this guy, but the handle does move. And if you don't like the handle, you can just simply undo that and put it back like that. But I do prefer to have it up like this. And this does open in this mode, and eject can come out in this mode as well. Love that gimmick. It's awesome. So, comparison, I guess. So, here we have him next to Bulkhead. Next to Bulkhead. Next to Blitzwing. Next to Blitzwing. Next to Blitzwing here. And here he is next to Magnus. So you can see, like, about how big he is there. And here he is next to... Here he is next to Jazz. So... Here he is next to Jazz. And... yeah, on to some final thoughts. So, for some final thoughts, one thing is this part got really loose. So, that might be something to watch out for. Here, along these edges, some paint chipping there. Just because this whole yellow section is painted. But, yeah. That's about it for final thoughts. I think the only drawback to this figure is that he is a little wobbly there. And also, he was really hard to track down. For me, at least. But, I really can't think of anything else wrong with this figure, so... But it's not perfect. It's just little things here and there, like the paint quality isn't the greatest, obviously. But, I'd say rating, 9 out of 10. Final rating is 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Please check out some of my other videos. And please subscribe. Bye.